Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. NBA action on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the four-man position. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And, Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a ball game. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial. In games like this, take a look at Levine in the 2015 dunk contest. You'll see this man is very comfortable playing above the rim.
Young way outside from beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball kicks to Levine. From deep. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
And here's Levine. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. No good on the three. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is hammering it in.
Oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Ball against Young. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. Shoots over DeRozan. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins in the post. DeRozan defending. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And finished off by Collins.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And Young kicks to Hunter. It's stolen. Vucevic with it. Guarded by Hunter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, Hunter in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane and finish.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Kick out to Levine. Pass to Caruso. Back to Levine. The pass to Caruso. Hunter grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by one. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Right side, Collins. Young, right side. Pocket six. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Young's got 5 points so far.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. Young way outside. Offensive rebound. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Ball, the pass to Caruso. Tries again, out to DeRozan, and stolen by Hunter. Young outside. For the three, gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the power forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bulls trail by 6. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich looking around. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Not going to go that time. Collins with some nice D. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Hawks making a switch here. Hill's checked in.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Just 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing. Bulls have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And Vucevic throws it down.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young dishes to Hill. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Passes it to Levine. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Inside, Vucevic. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. 6 points for Vucevic.
Showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Levine against Hunter. He kicks to Hill. Capella. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
The anticipation of Capella has some firm understanding. If you want to go for these putback jams.
Levine's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And stolen by Hunter. Young outside. From deep three-point range, Vucevic with the ball.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Young fires away from outside. And they get it back. Hill up top. Vucevic defending. Capella with the bucket. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Good. Levine's got 6.
I'm looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. Levine just taking what he sees in these sets.
Now Young. He's got 8. Outside Bogdanovich. It's deflected. Pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On the wing, Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Levine can't hit. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young. Hill, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
The lob to Bradley.
Nice pass. Putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Now here's Wright. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 rebound.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bulls trail by 6. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Hill is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, John Collins.
And stolen by Okongwu. To the middle. Collins in the post. He's against Williams. Okongwu kicks to Collins. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good from about 19 feet.
Assist from
Reddish has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Williams against White. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Huerter passes to Okongwu. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Back to White. Good, and Here's Green picking up the assist.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
The Hawks leading by 8.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Coming onto the floor
And
for the
this is
Hawks.
how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Outside Williams. Williams with the steal. To the paint. And here is Okongwu. It's stolen by Green. It's tipped. Taken away by Williams. Herder passes to Williams. Kicks to Gallinari. Here's Herder. Guarded by Green. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Williams. Gallinari's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Craig, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And there is a whistle. It'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pass to Herder. Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari is surveying the D, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes.
The defense just handed White that assist, and he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Okongwu. In the corner. Herder with it. Gallinari up top. He's got 5. It's not going to go for him. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 11-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Gallinari missing.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
The Hawks leading by 11. Deep. Ball with the rebound. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the athleticism from DeRozan? Taking off and then bringing the alley-oop thundering down.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Right side, Williams lets the 3 fly. The Hawks again can't hit.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
He gets it in there. Caruso's got his first points in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Williams passes to Herder. Out to Gallinari. Releases. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling the shots. He'd be better off passing them.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Williams passes to Okongwu. To the inside. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Levine way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. And it's Vucevic, then it's DeRozan, and it's Caruso in at the 4. He can't hit that time. The deep three from Levine. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. In the corner, Collins with it. Driving to the basket. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Here's Young. Picked off in midair. Got a piece of it. Here's DeRozan. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First
Atlanta
team
leading
foul.
by 4. Young pass to Bogdanovic. It's Young on the wing. Right wing. Collins wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Levine for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Young, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Atlanta gets it back. Collins kicks to Bogdanovic. Collins dishes to Capella. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Ball. Pass break. Here we go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The pass to DeRozan. Down low. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. And it's blocked by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And Levine throws it down.
Assisted by
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Here's the dish to Young. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Ball finds Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Levine missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Young way outside. Ball with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
He just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think
when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
I'm trying to... Textbook. In your face.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
And you can tolerate gas.
And the background of how the whole coaches challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league, Greg, has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Oh, Vucevic in position. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Now Young. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Chicago calls timeout. It's tied at 39. 1 second left in the fourth quarter.
Stand up and get loud.
Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Up again.
And one thing you love about Collins as a scorer, he's efficient. His numbers from the field and from three are consistent year to year.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. This win, such a tremendous...
Jimmy Butler has a single.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Robinson gets the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bulls on offense. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Levine. Ball finds DeRozan. Now Levine from deep three-point range. And Tucker pulls it down. It's Adebayo, high post. Working on Vucevic. Releases. And the basket by DeRozan.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Butler against DeRozan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Good, smart, and patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him. You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, talk about bounce. Levine has tremendous bounce. I mean, gets off so fast to slam down those alley-oops.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Ball. Here we go. The three is up. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 5 points.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Miami.
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Caruso. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Ball against Lowry. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball against Lowry. To the middle. And Tucker gets it to go.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Levine with it. Picked up by Lowry. Levine passes to Vucevic. There's Ball with a three. Kept alive. Outside Levine. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. And again, it's Miami converting.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. Checked by Tucker. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
You set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Lowry against Ball. Pass to Robinson. Takes a 3. The Heat rebound. Lowry outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals. This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Lowry sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Levine. Vucevic with it. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Lowry outside. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's got 6. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Now here's Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Right side Tucker. And stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Levine throws it down.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Now Robinson for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ball passes to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Heat have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Inside, here's Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Now Ball, 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it from the high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 5.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. The officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here, patient and disciplined, and that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Back to Ball. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Butler passes to Lowry. To the wing, right side. Shoots over Ball. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Caruso. Checked by Tucker. Back to Vucevic. Count it. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lowry with it. From outside the arc. DeRozan with the rebound.
and they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Levine finds DeRozan. Robinson against Levine. Pass to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Levine.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry, no good. And stolen by Adebayo. Fires the 3. And Kyle Lowry gets the 3. Lowry's got 8 points.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Levine against Butler. Outside Levine. Here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. And the layup falls. 11 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And the Heat with some changes.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the
Oladipo outside.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Outside, Green. Back to White. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Down low, Dedmon. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And they get it back. Count it. Good. Hero's got his first points in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside White. Pass to Williams. Back to White. Now Williams. Outside White. Over Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside White. Outside Jones. Left side White. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Green out there with Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Oladipo, shot's good.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
A line change here for Miami.
At the line for the ball.
Free throw drops for Williams. Miami trailing. And here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Over Vucevic. Adebayo, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Vucevic's shot is off. Well, Miami shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And it's Butler with the jam.
The more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to DeRozan. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
For 3, Lowry. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Lowry against Ball. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And that's an intentional foul.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Ball outside. And here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Vucevic. Butler covering.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
And so they foul intentionally.
His first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Lowry. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Ball. Here's Levine. Robinson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Ball outside. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. Here's Levine.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Chicago?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
It's Adebayo, high post. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. For three, Robinson. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Ball outside. Pass to Levine. 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Back to Levine. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Miami ball.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Now Lowry. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. That shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
30 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range, Vucevic finds Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. Miami with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. For three, Lowry. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Levine from deep. Offline. This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a...
Chicago River winding its way through the and with pregame.
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Now here's Schroeder. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
In free agency, unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Smart with the ball. Williams picks him up. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Williams dishes to DeRozan. Back to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine against Tatum. Levine passes to DeRozan. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. To the inside. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Passes it to DeRozan. Back to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Now the dish to Williams. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Well, because of his athleticism, Zach LaVine is capable of the spectacular. Nice finish.
Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Into the lane. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside DeRozan. Williams kicks to DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, firing the jumper as soon as he receives the pass. DeRozan doesn't give the defender any time to react.
Schroeder passes to Smart.
2 minutes.
Tatum on the wing.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 4 and stolen by Horford. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ball, the pass to Levine. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Tatum. Smart passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Vucevic up top. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. He dishes it to Horford. The kick out to Brown. The putback. Rebound by the Bulls. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Levine. They grab their own miss. Vucevic moves back up. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert.
very often.
Horford the pass to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. Tatum no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot clock threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Brown feeling out a bit. Tatum finds Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Levine. 2 on the clock, and it's sent back by Horford. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 4. Here's Levine, and he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
The drive by Schroeder. Here's Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Smart trying to break free from outside off the mark. The Bulls leading by 8.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
The 3, Levine. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder finds Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. Misses off the right iron. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smart against Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. Clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Williams. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Celtics trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown with it. Now defended by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
Well, this guy is a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Now here's Brown. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And here is Ball following Jaylen Brown's 3. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team
1:58 left in the second quarter. Williams finds Ball. Levine with it. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Smart. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Chicago leading by 11. And there's Levine on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Smart. No good that time. Nice D from Levine. Peter passes to Tatum. Brown outside. Driving the lane. And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble. The shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Brown. 6 points for him, and they'll get another chance. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. On the wing, Jones. Here's Caruso, guarded by Smart. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
Celtic substitution.
On the inbound, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Pritchard. There's the pass to Cantor. Kicks it out to Richardson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we finished one half of it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Now we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Enes Kanter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Richardson kicks to Williams. Back to Richardson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Oh, you love that about Josh Richardson. The ability to score through an incredible contest defensively. Nicely done.
Caruso, the pass to Bradley. This is the White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jones has it in the corner. Second chance shot. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
The Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Chicago.
And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Misses the three. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Celtics trail by 12. Schroeder surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on DeRozan. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Ball finds Levine. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's good for 2. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Tatum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ball against Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got his first points of the game.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact.
On the wing, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Here's Levine. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Richardson.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Richardson. The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. To the inside. Puts it up from 12. That shot missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brown against DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the dunk by Horford.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Ball after the basket by Boston. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
Brown the pass to Horford. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 8 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And there. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics trail by 9. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Zach LaVine was so young when he entered the league, but this guy has been incredible on the offensive end.
Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum dishes to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball feeling it out a bit. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now here's Schroeder. Richardson with it. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Brown. Takes it out to Schroeder. The 3. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Cantor checked in for Richardson. Now here's Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Cantor. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Out left to the wing. Tatum passes to Cantor. Good on the bucket.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Ennis.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Back to Levine. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Cantor dishes to Horford.
What you lack maybe in mobility, you've got to make up for it with anticipation. Nikola Vucevic, nice job.
2 minutes
now here's Schroeder. Second chance effort. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Horford.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
The Bulls leading by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside DeRozan. Levine against Horford. Second shot on the way. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Outside, Levine. From deep three-point range. They get it back.
Oh, great job there tracking down the long rebound, and the clock will continue to run.
6 to shoot. From deep. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Levine deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And so Chicago takes this one. And Bryant, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And tonight, 2 of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, you know, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Now here's Young from deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. From deep. They get the rebound. Capella, the pass to Young. Fires from deep. Goes up with it again. The 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 6 points.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. Young's got 2 of 5 from deep to fall. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Chicago ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Ball. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And a deep 3 from Young. He can't get that one to fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Levine passes to Ball. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. And the dunk by Levine.
The burst of speed from Levine. He's so tenacious and clever on the drive.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. Young way outside.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pure from three-point range. Young's got 9 points.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Caruso with the bucket.
The defense playing Zach to score. He doesn't force it, just drops it off to the roller.
Outside Young. From deep three-point range. That one no good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Caruso. That's short off the rim. The Hawks leading. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Young way outside. Offensive rebound. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young missing again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Hammers the lob through.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. With 3, Collins sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Pass to DeRozan. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Young against Ball. From downtown, Young missing again. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the court. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another thing they've been doing right from the start is converting a lot of second-chance baskets. Those can be hard to get sometimes.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team. It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Young again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Collins finds Young, and there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Young way outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Alex Caruso.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Back to Young. There's the triple. Young missing again.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Bogdanovich against LaVine. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Here's LaVine. Takes the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Ball against Young. Shot clock at 6. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Young's got 17.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And here's Levine. From deep. Ball outside. From deep three-point range. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Bogdanovic. Ball passes to Levine. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Ball outside. 36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Caruso. Hunter covering. Caruso misses. Atlanta making some changes here. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovic.
Kevin Herter.
Young way outside. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Now here's Ball. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Cam Reddish. Lou Williams.
Hey, yo, right here. Let's go with a 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Atlanta ending. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. And what? After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 10. And thanks for joining us, folks.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Ball outside. Clock at 6.
Impressive defense by Gallinari. He has some size, and he has good instincts. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Now Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Caruso. DeRozan for 3. Williams grabs the board. And the second major deal Gallo was part of, Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Chicago shooting about 41%. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Thomas driving inside. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Fires the 3. Jones misses.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Jones grabs the board.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
This is what happens when you're good on the drive and everyone knows it. Gallinari creates space with the pull-up.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to White. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The kick out to White. Looking to end the drought. Drops in the 3. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Kobe White doesn't need much time or space to get off that catch and shoot.
The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
2 minutes.
Williams against White. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Williams against White. Outside for Gallinari. Plenty of space. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Gallinari's got 5 points now this quarter.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Williams against White. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Jang, and here's Gallinari. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Gallinari with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. He shoots. The shot off that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Right side White. Back to Bradley. Here's Thomas. Tries again. In deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their play has earned them a nice lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Gorgui Dieng. Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Williams in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Outside Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J.
A consistent shooter, Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Pass to Green. Back to White. Now here's Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job, but he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by White. Outside Herter. Reddish on the wing from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Outside for Gallinari.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Coming into the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Young. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock is at 3. Wing shot on the way. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
LaVine passes to Ball. Shoots. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd assist of the night. Young way outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 25 points.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one. DeRozan passes to LaVine. It's tipped.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Outside LaVine. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Team third.
Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Young, the pass to Capella. 1:03 left in the game. Pass to Young. And he makes it on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins with it, guarded by Vucevic. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. The three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range. Ooh, Levine with another miss. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up. want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Levine, good.
Since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in work on his three-point shot. I mean, really upgrading his deep ball.
Lowry against Ball. Lowry, a good look. Zach LaVine clears it away.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
To the right side. Ball with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Vucevic. Now Williams. 6 to shoot. DeRozan left side. And it's in. Off the glass.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Tucker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, the brute strength of Tucker. So effective at pushing through whatever the defense throws his way.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Yeah, that was just a determined basket from the get-go. I mean, Butler was not going to be denied to go to the hoop.
Pass to Levine. From deep. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Williams. DeRozan with the ball. Shot from the top of the key. And again, no good by Chicago.
D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. For 3, Lowry buries it from 3.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Now Williams. Checked by Tucker. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Ball passes to DeRozan. Now Levine.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
The Bulls with another miss. Here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Right side Tucker. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And for Tucker, it's about being certain, especially on offense where his team wants him to rise and fire.
Lowry against Ball. Here's Levine for 3. Williams passes to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And DeRozan, here we go. And the dunk by DeRozan.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Lowry outside. 54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Misses the 3. Chicago trailing here. Here's Levine, plenty of space. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Levine's got 5 points.
One of the strongest parts of his game. Zoe is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
Butler against DeRozan. Right side, Robinson. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan finds Williams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Levine against Butler. 5 on the clock. The three. Ooh, almost out of. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams. They did it very well.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. DeRozan outside. Down low. Here's Williams. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Levine's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Williams against Lowry. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got his third basket on the night right there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Now, that's a smart play call by Levine. Breaks up the defense and feeds a ready shooter.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another three. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Ball. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Levine. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
3 minutes of action thus far on the second. Pass to Butler. To the inside, Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Tucker's got 10 points.
Well, this is something Butler's been working on, becoming a stronger facility.
Tucker.
And here's Levine. Outside, Williams. Levine against Butler. Nice move. And there's the bucket as Levine finishes it off. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, a strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Lowry against Ball. Now here's Lowry. Not a lot of room. No good on the three. Chicago has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Williams passes to Vucevic. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. From the right block. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Heat lead by 5.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Ball passes to DeRozan. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Now Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Williams with it. Wide open look. And the shot's good. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Lowry outside. Lowry drawing the double team. And here's Butler outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass the ball. Outside Levine. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And here are the Bulls now. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front, up 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They stayed within arm's reach in that. And
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here is Chicago. Robinson with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Wide open. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lowry's got 10 points in the game. Now here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. That one goes in. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. With the second effort. Robinson on the wing. And here's Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, the Bulls shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Butler on the wing. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Chicago trailing here. DeRozan outside. Outside, Williams. Here's Levine for three. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 16.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Lowry. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. The three is up. And Tucker pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. Butler covering. They double team Levine. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Chicago now. Lowry outside. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 15.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Lowry with it. He's got 15. Drives to the hoop. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
A line change here for Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And with
foul.
Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
White can't hit.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Stolen by Hero. Fast break Miami. Oladipo's got space. Again, the Heat misses. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Strus. Back to Dedmon. Hero outside. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and Bradley with a block. It's intercepted. Now Oladipo out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
On the wing, Green. Deflects the pass. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat out in front, up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Dwayne Dedman. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
First team foul.
Oladipo against White. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention, then feeds the rope.
Here's Oladipo. Inside. Dedman, good. Dedman's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
To the paint. The kick out to White. Clock at 6. Pass to Bradley. Shoots over Hero. Bradley misses. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oladipo outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Bulls ball.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Johnson passes to White. Now here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bradley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Oladipo. Knocked loose. White on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. White, the pass to Green. Here's Johnson. Pass to Jones. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Johnson. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A line change here for Miami. Some changes for Chicago. The Heat with the lead. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Now here's Lowry. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Now Vucevic. On the wing, Levine. Butler covering.
Few guys are as good as Jimmy Butler defensively. I mean, he plays with great intelligence and effort.
Lowry outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
He may not be thought of as big for a center. His ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Ball passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan outside. Levine against Butler. Robinson with a steal. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th. And here's Lowry. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance. Lowry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Lowry, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside, Williams to the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside, Tucker. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Lowry. No good there. Pass to Levine. From deep three-point range. That one no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Hits it from three-point range.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into Levine's hands. You see why.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine for three. Up again. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Tatum. No good on the triple. It's deflected. And Levine, here we go.
Boy, defensively, you want to take Levine out of his rhythm. That means no open lanes to the rack.
Shooter kicks to Tatum. Inside, here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Levine following the bucket by the Celtics. Pocket six. Here's Vucevic, and there's the pass to Levine. Again, Levine missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And good that time.
Come on, this guy's so explosive when he comes into the painted area. Dennis Schroeder, a spark plug right now.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine passes to Vucevic. It's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Here's Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball, the pass to Levine. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Boy, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Schroeder against Ball. Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Schroeder looking over the floor. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. Left side, DeRozan. It's stolen by Brown. Smart wide open. He fires. And it's Boston with another.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Levine for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Got a piece of it. Tatum passes to Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Williams kicks to Levine. From outside the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Brown inside the line. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out front, up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center. That's the Boston 5.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Ball against Schroeder. He dishes it to Tatum. Passes to Horford. Horford controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Levine. Over Smart. Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to DeRozan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boston ball.
Boston trailing. Schroeder outside. Brown outside. Dishes to Horford. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Ball from long range. A shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
Outside, Levine. Vucevic against Horford. And it's sent back by Horford. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Richardson the pass to Cannon. Count that one. And now a 3-point Celtic lead. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And finished off by DeRozan.
That's one way to do it. DeRozan shows off his aerial skills with the firm finish.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
For three, Levine. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Levine's range, his consistency from three are so problematic.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Richardson the pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Cantor. Hernan Gomez kicks to Richardson. Shot to stop the run. The shot's good from Cantor.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
White the pass to Caruso. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. White dishes to Bradley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Pritchard. White covering. 29 seconds left in the first half. Richardson right side. The numbers in their favor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Jones, no luck. Takes a three. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here's White. The pass to Caruso. And stolen by Richardson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 5. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They did lead by as many. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Jones. Bradley is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
But to me, guys, you've got to know who you are. And Enes Kanter has a great sense of what he does well. Excellent low post game, superb rebounder, understands how to use his body. I love this guy.
Here's White. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. Hernan Gomez passes to Williams. Back to Hernan Gomez. Feeds to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Bradley finds Jones. Here's Caruso. Bradley passes to Caruso from downtown, and they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Outside, White. first minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. They get a hand on it and stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's Brown missing. Chicago trailing here. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got 10.
Yeah, if you sprint in transition, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always go to the cup. He will make a jumper and finish.
Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stream.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Levine. From deep. Horford with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Levine with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kanter's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. The feed to Kanter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we know this. When Enes Kanter is engaged, this guy is an effective offensive force. The defense has got to be on point.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And he's good on the second. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. On the wing, Levine. Passes it to Bradley. Shoots over Brown. Bradley can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Shooter passes to Horford. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Pass to Levine. Going inside. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got 14 points.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here kicks to Tatum. A kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Kanter. Schroeder, left side. Brown feeling it out a bit. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Outside, Ball. Bradley, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Ball from long range. Levine passes to Bradley. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum. Another shot. And scoring with the play inside is Kanter. And the Celtics lead by 7. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
DeRozan's shot is on.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Kanter kicks to Horford. It's stolen by Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. Celtics leading by 7. Schroeder outside. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And the basket by Horford.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ball against Schroeder. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. DeRozan scanning the floor. To the inside. There's Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Celtics ball.
Here's Schroeder. And ball comes to help. Here's Kanter. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 9. Levine for 3. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Schroeder passes to Kanter. Here's Brown. And he converts the layup. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And again, Chicago turns it over. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Ball against Schroeder. And the pass to Tatum. There's the drive. That shot off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. For 3, Levine. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder finds Tatum. From deep. Offensive rebound.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Outside ball.
It's
to Vucevic.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Williams passes to DeRozan for 3. Levine and the Bulls another 3.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Tatum with another miss.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Williams, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipe.
Brown, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside ball. Here's Vucevic. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's 6 points for Vucevic.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Feeds it to Brown. Here's Horford. Kanter kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Kanter. There's the dish to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Goes up again. With the tip. And Kansas able to finish. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. The deep 3 from Levine. And Kansas pulls it down. Now Tatum. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here are the Bulls now. So we see Boston get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.